here. That would be Princess and Lip.
Okay.
I actually need to step away to the bathroom for a minute.
Okay.
I step away to the bathroom. It's going to be for a while.
Morgan's on his way because he's full of crap.
Nice.
He's helping a noob.
Holy cow, I just looked at my freaking mailbox.
You're welcome.
Wow. That many?
Yeah.
So whatever I'm doing now, I'm going to end up replenishing when I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. I spent like an hour getting the giveaways together for everybody. Like, what would be a good idea?
Okay, so there's God Horace. Never seen that person before.
He was here before you. Seniority, hooker.
No, I know. I said I've never seen that person before. You just went straight to Disney with you.
She knows what kind of help we like.
I have been spending plenty of late nights with you, so I'm good.
Girl.
Boy, what?
No, I'm a man.
Okay.
No, you're a
That's what
boy.
she says.
You're a boy.
Oh, for anyone who wants to see, this is the Badger.
It's like a little clown cartoon.
But it
It
doesn't
is.
make a noise.
No, it just goes. Where are you?
Oh, I like the little clown cars that make noise.
This one doesn't.
Well, I like this one because
Princess Lip, you can go ahead and give me and Ari Lieutenant as well.
I'll be right back. Nature does call.
Nature call.
Ari's not accepted because I
He's not. He's AFK for a little bit.
oh, you know what? I give a message to
Welcome, user.
Hello.
Hello.
It is Patrick.
I was trying my hardest to get Patrick over here, but he doesn't have a ship yet.
Ooh.
Oh, take him on yours, noob.
I tried that, but
I
he
don't-
kind of needs his own first.
Yeah. You need your own ship and then somebody else's ship. It's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Okay, yes.
Bullshit.
Yes.
That is clean. I like that.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Oh, Morgan, can you shoot your pants? I got
Is there-
2 heavy crates and I got 7 pounds.
That's awesome. If there's anybody that's
Jesus.
in TeamSpeak that's not in the ops group, let Princess or Lip know in a whisper so that they can add you.
I have a mount from Patrick.
Which mount?
The Miram Badger. One of those clown cars, but it looks like it has.
Have you
It
seen
looks
the
like a motorcycle in the back. It looks really, really cool. You want one, Lip?
Is
Nay.
Death there with you? Tell Death I said hi.
He's locked in. He's in Ilum.
Firebase 3, is this an all?
Usually here, they host the Agree event, which is incredibly awesome.
It's a blast.
We will also be hosting our player duels over in a certain area here. We don't do the guild meeting there because you can't do an ops group. I don't remember his name. I had a friend that knew what it was called. It's got some history and it's got a little like lore object. I'll hook you guys up with that later. It was a PvP madhouse. It was awesome.
Yeah, so Fence and I can continue our ongoing battle.
God, if you and I actually dueled, it would take 3 hours to finish.
And I would win because I'm the best.
User joined your channel.
The better part of this yin yang.
If anybody's got a throne, if you guys want to come line up with me, that's pretty cool.
That's what we did last time.
Except with the centipede of mounts.
Just the thrones. Because we're awesome. Look, it's the ghetto throne. Who's in the ghetto throne? Is that Kai? That's awesome. He's got to be different.
I love the Ghetto Throne. I don't know why
It's like
everyone
one of
hates
the only ones that has the ghetto.
It's not that I dislike it. It's just it's the ghetto throne. It's like it needs spinners.
it. I have it on Kara.
Car is awesome.
Why do I get a ghetto? Oh
It's
wait,
the
no,
gold
that's a
trim
one.
throne. Yeah.
So like, it's hella hard to get on the throne.
Yeah, they're expensive as shit.
It's kind of always been hard, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, was Point the one that had like?
Oh my god, that head is
One
awesome.
of these things is not like the other Kai.
I will pour myself out.
He's unique.
Oh, Morgan, check the pet.
Yeah, the little Java.
Hey,
Or
yeah.
not Java, but just a head.
Up large.
Yeah.
So
What's
everybody
with the
in
Imperial uniform
TeamSpeak.
cam?
So everybody in TeamSpeak is in the ops group. If there is not somebody, please again whisper Princess and Lip. The only way you will win a roll for a giveaway is if you are in the ops group.
Is there a chance Patrick can participate without actually physically being here?
He will have to wait until next one. He has to be in the ops group to participate in the giveaways.
User joined your channel.
Welcome,
Oh, I
user.
mean like in Ilum.
Does he not have a ship yet?
No.
Uh,
Can we add him to the ops group? He just won't be able to be here with us.
we won't see his rolls. He
Oh,
has
we
to
won't
be-
see his role.
he
Yeah,
has
that
to
is
be in the,
okay. I was trying to be too
in the
kind.
vicinity.
So you're telling me I need to get up out of bed for this?
Most likely. Who was that?
That was Marie.
The person that has to be up for work in 4 hours.
It is not
There's also
required.
whining like a little bitch.
It is not required, but if you desire, yes.
I've been up for 24 hours and
You're-
she's complaining.
Your Tythonian, anyone who went in for the Tythonian, you don't have to be here for that lotto roll. If that's what you're concerned with, Marine. If you win that, that will be mailed to
Nope,
you.
I'm just wondering if I can just stay in bed.
Stay in bed, and if you want the Tythonian roll, if you're worried about that, when we roll for it, or let me rephrase it, when I do the roll for that, the number that it goes on, that Tythonian will make it to who it belongs to.
Cam, good try.
Alright,
I
guys.
don't get it.
He took a seat. In
I just
all our
noticed that
rows.
some of my numbers are
Closest
not,
thing to the throne is good.
Go ahead.
some of my
Say that one
numbers
more time.
didn't get written in. Were they random?
SETI.
I had listed 5, 25, 55, and 85, and I see 55 and 85, I think. No, 25 and 85.
And some of those were taken prior to.
Oh no, it's just 5 that I'm not on. Okay, that's fine.
Right, and if you look at the notation,
There was a 5 above me.
yeah, and Ox actually pointed that out in the.
Oh, yep, there it is. I see. Yep.
Not your whore.
Oh yeah, then I see the bottom. Yep.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay.
Okay.
I should have paid attention and answered that.
That's
Next
what is-
time.
What's the lowest throne on the GTA right now? Do you know?
All right. Well, we're
Off the top
actually
of my head,
about
I
to.
don't.
We're actually about to start. I'm gonna welcome all you guys, but the floor is Ari's. So if we can keep the chat down to a minimum during the time that we're having the meeting, that would be great.
Thank you. First things first. The turnout is impressive. It's awesome. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day and your playtime to come here and be a part of this meeting. Yeah, there's free shit at the end, but you still didn't have to be here if you didn't want So thank you. There's some old stuff, some new stuff, and some things to give away. Old stuff I will let Ox address more in depth. I just want to touch on it. I was going through the forums today and realized, myself included, we're not signing the chat rules. Actually, only 4 people have done that, and I am not one of those people, so I'm just as guilty as everyone else. I mean, I did write them, but I still need to sign them. So please do that at your earliest convenience. Ox will be going over those here in a minute. So just be aware. And that brings my key point for today, the website in general. It's there for our use. We get a lot of questions in guild chat. What's going on? What are we doing? You know, all that stuff's laid out there on the calendar. That's what it's there for. It makes it an easy reference, so everybody knows what's happening and when it's happening. We're working on having N hosting some story mode stuff during the day. That will be on the calendar. Sign up for it. Get your gear. You know, do what you got to do so that you can be the most productive version of you in the end game stuff and the hard mode stuff when it comes your turn. You know, there's a reason they are laid out the way that they are. You know, each one gives you a little more insight into your skill set and your personal play style within that skill set. And you know, skipping steps hurts your development and makes things harder for everyone else. So please participate in those if you can. I will do whenever I can to help out with that. And there's people like Marine and Dar and Mike and a couple people that are loosely associated but not actually guild members that live halfway across the freaking world or work a non-standard schedule that just can't be at an ops at 9 or 10 Central Time. It's too late for them. So we're trying to fit that in, and that stuff is on the calendar and will be continually there. That's about all I have at the moment. I'm going to turn it over to Ox and let her do her thing. I was actually going to cover the Flashpoint thing, but I was going to do that at a later time, actually, while we're talking about promotions. So, Ox, you have the floor. You had some things you wanted to address about chat rules and conduct and whatnot.
Absolutely. So since we have very few members who have actually signed off on the guild chat and TeamSpeak rules, I was going to take this time and I'm going to go ahead and read it out loud to you guys. Guild chat. The guild chat channel is a place to socialize, organize groups, and get the latest information on what's going on in Vis Patori. It's global for everyone in the guild. If you want to have a conversation with just one person, by all means, do that. Whisper, group chat. Be respectful. Be mindful of everyone that's on. Keep profanity to a minimum. As Ari has said personally, he curses like a sailor. He once was and has a relatively clean mouth in open guild chat. Ergo, you can too. Keep the swearing in a fucking private place. Damn it. Don't piss me off. Do not troll your guildies. We are in a guild together. It doesn't say that, but I'm just saying it. We're in a guild together because we like to play together. The glove might not fit for you. This might not be a long stay. It might be a forever stay. This could be your permanent home. This is a personal opinion, you don't shit where you eat. TeamSpeak is written. We have a 32-man TeamSpeak server available for guild use. It is a private server on a remote machine, so if there is a problem and it arises, it can take up to 24 hours to get the issue resolved. Please be patient with us. In the event that the TeamSpeak server has an outage, and rest assured that it will be taken care of as soon as possible. Please stick to the purpose in which the channel is named. If you are finished with your flashpoint, your event, your operation, or whatever, move out to one of the general rooms. If something is being explained in a group setting, please do not interrupt or interject. If you have a different idea of the way something should be done, suggest it in the forums, or you may whisper it to the leader of the group. If asked, by all means, throw it out there. Don't just, say it whenever you want to, this is the way I like it, etc. Each and everything that we do, we carefully research. And we are learning it together in some cases, how to work best for your play and the leadership style of the person in charge. We are always open to new ideas, but there in the moment, it is not the time to debate the virtues of your line of thinking. After 2200 Central Time, this is 10 o'clock, guys, Central, TeamSpeak restrictions are lifted, okay? As in language and subject matter. If profanity makes your ears bleed or off-colored jokes makes your feelers cry, I strongly suggest you don't participate after said time. If you are easily offended and are participating in guild-led event after said time, I'm sorry about your luck. I don't like having to edit myself all the time, nor do most of the people in this guild. One simply has to be let off the chain every now and again, right? So, if you have not signed the rules, please go into the forums as soon as you can and go ahead and sign those. With that being said, violation of these guidelines can result in disciplinary actions up to and including removal. So, and I thank you for your time. With all of that, I'm going to go ahead and turn the floor back over to Ari and get myself ready for the giveaways. A little funner part of the meeting.
Ox the Enforcer.
Who would have thought?
Alright, so there's a few new things going on. One of which, Fetz kind of stepped up, said he saw a need that we had foreseen. We just hadn't had anybody really say, hey, you know what, I want to take this and run with it. Fetz has volunteered his time to lead at least once a week. Lagging. Okay, that must be on your end. But to lead at least once a week a run of 3 hard mode flashpoints to get that weekly done. There will be sign-ups for it. It will be coordinated and run by Fetz. I thank you and appreciate your willingness to step up. And that goes for anybody. If you see a gap, if you see a need that needs to be filled, it's one thing to point it out. It's another thing to say, hey, you know what? Hand me the reins, I'll take this and we'll make it the best thing that it can be. So, everyone's welcome. What do you need? Point it out. Talk to myself, talk to Ox, talk to N. It's not always that the 3 of us are going to be on at the same time, but we do talk at least once a day. So put that idea out there. We'll discuss it. We'll talk to each other about it, and then we will talk to you about it. And if it works, it works. And we'll get it done. I'm away from keyboard, so I had to jump. So, yeah, just be aware. If you see something, you're sitting out there, you're talking, and saying, hey, you know what? I need Seeker Droid, or I need binoculars like Hack has talked about and has agreed to do. If you need it, there might be somebody else that needs it. Ask around in guild chat. Ask around in TeamSpeak. Say, hey, you know what? Does anybody else need to do this? Say, okay, get 4 or 5, hell, even if you only get 2 or 3 people, that's enough. We want to see you guys get what you need to get that next achievement or that next tier of gear or whatever it is that you are looking for in the game. That being said, Tuesday night, we had 12 people doing PvP at the same time.
Absolutely awesome.
Is awesome. We actually got very, very lucky, and those 12 people were often in the same match, which is even cooler. The guild that we were in for, Ox and I, we had 12 people in PvP one time, and that guild is 3 times the size of us.
That is a great achievement that I mentioned during the time that it happened, and it makes me elated to have PvP have that in it. And I cannot thank you guys more for making that happen.
And it ended up really fun, and we ended up this
forgetting about PvP going off for each other.
Yeah, but Vespertiri ended up putting quite a few wins in their pockets that evening as well, because we had the opportunity to be in TeamSpeak together, to work together, and poke a little fun at the people that were on the other team and stuff.
Winning against ourselves, that still counts as a loss.
It's a win. It's a win on your weekly. It's a win on your daily. It counts for 2 war zones. That's a win in your book.
But whatever, close enough.
It's a win for the people that on the way too.
Right.
Absolutely.
And it hurts a little less if you know the guy that's poking you in the butt.
Right.
And then the next day, yesterday, we ran a 16-man ED hardcore with 0 pugs. That's awesome. I was amazed by that. We turned right around after that. 2-3 hours later?
2.
And we had 14 guildies. We picked up 2 people. And one of them left, and we got a headstone in there. So we only had 1 pug in endgame content.
That's another amazing feat for us. I mean, that was a first for the endgame DFDP run. If we don't have to pug anymore, that's going to make it easy for us to be able to learn how each other play and to get the content down faster, and we won't be waiting 30-40 minutes in between a pool, and we can get a operation done in an hour. So keep up the good work and keep signing up and coming to those.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything we do, everyone is welcome to. A personal note of mine, as a lot of you know, I have a deep and abiding passion for Starfighter. And I've been seeing more interest in it from you guys. And I really appreciate it. I'm actually going to put some devote a block of time to doing the daily and weekly with you guys, the guildies, each week.
I'm super stoked for that. I will be jumping in on that with you.
That's
outstanding.
Awesome.
I'm totally interested, but I just didn't want to go do it by myself and just suck and get my butt kicked. So I don't mind getting my butt kicked if I'm having fun with the guildie.
Getting hammered at the beginning is part of the process, but it does suck a lot less when you have friends to talk to.
We even just recently added a TeamSpeak channel for GSF, as much as I think it's gross. But it is content within the game, and there are some of you who might be surprised to enjoy it, or, you know, you might say, no, I don't, but going with the guildies like PvP, it's easier to learn and get the content done. So if you're interested in it, that's absolutely awesome, and it'll be something that we're going to be providing here for you in the near future.
Mm-hmm. And you have resources here. You have Joe, Arisia, the scout specialist. I'm a gunship specialist. And Headstone is a very good strike fighter pilot.
Delphi's got a nice little thing up on her side too.
And Core hasn't decided what he's going to be yet. I think he's going to end up in a heavy fighter, but we'll see.
DPS tank.
I think I'm gonna join Princess and her.
So, again, that was my little personal interjection.
That wasn't in the notes.
No, it wasn't. But
Just picking.
seeing the Starfighter channel in the TeamSpeak reminded me of that.
Absolutely.
There are a few people that you know, I called out Fets earlier, who have really been working hard and contributing a lot of their own personal time to guild-related stuff. Fets being the first and most noteworthy of those. He has been asked and has agreed to help Mike run the guild bank, specifically dealing with auctioning off excess cartel items. Well, not auctioning, GTNing them off and bringing in funds for us.
And already has.
I got a question.
We'll get to that in just a second. Keep it in your mind.
Don't forget.
So with that, and Fet's wanting to take point on the Flashpoint stuff, I want to take the time to recognize him and say, Fetz, you've been doing a hell of a job. Appreciate you. And, you know, welcome to Pink Chat.
Thank you, sir.
Ox, boot up.
Hey.
User in your channel timed out.
That Ox?
Quite possible.
No, she's still here.
Maybe.
SETI VC'd.
User entered your channel.
Welcome back, Seti.
That wasn't SETI, that was Doom.
Or welcome back,
No, I
Morty.
gave you the wrong one. I gave you an officer rank. Woohoo! Okay, you're an officer now. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Can't have that high.
There we go. All right.
User in your channel timed out.
Also, Bob, you have been putting in a great deal of time on your... Where is he? There he is. On your DPS jug. And we'll go ahead and pop that tune up to member or Prinky
Thank you.
Also,
Congrats.
Core, you do a ton with us and for us off-road.
I need to invite back to the ops. I wasn't paying attention to my computer screen.
Okay.
You get logged out for inactivity?
Yep.
It does happen.
User entered your channel.
And Mel, where are you? It came to our attention almost simultaneously. For whatever reason, you have not been made a member yet. rectifying that.
User in your channel timed
Are
out.
there any that we talked
User
about that I
joined your
missed,
channel.
Ox?
Don't ever give me and Death any power, because we'll only abuse it.
We know better.
Look at America and George Bush.
Hack, you're the wicked stepchild of our guild love. I think I'm gonna make a actual setting for you in Death.
I would say more along the lines of
Instead of wicked stepchild,
User
can we
joined
be
your
that
channel.
cousin you have weird feelings for?
I can make that setting for you too. I believe that is everybody for the promotions that we had gone over. If we have missed anyone that we have been taking a look at and seeing that was doing an awesome job, I think you mentioned Dar, correct, Ari?
Yes, I did. Dar specifically on Nemesis. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Who is already a member.
Awesome.
Okay.
who's eating crackers?
The Morgan.
I am.
Oh.
Ox, I'd actually like to take care of that when he's on.
Way to assume, Cam.
That is perfectly fine.
It's normally you, Morgan.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like I'm being handed away at a wedding.
All right, so I'm going to open up the floor to you guys. Somebody had a question earlier.
No, it was Bob.
Don't everybody talk
I
at
was going
once.
to say it sounded
Go ahead, Bob.
like Bob. What was your question, Steve?
On the guild bank, where it blocks off on certain, like a couple of the rooms. I could care less about being able to take anything out, but I was trying to drop a couple of those level 66 gears, but I have to put it in a different room and somebody else has to move it. Why am I not allowed to just put it where it's supposed to go?
Honestly,
right now,
because
the
it's
way-
up to Ox to decide where it's supposed to go.
It's
Sometimes
not even
she's got
that.
to shift things around.
Right. And the way the bank works, if I open it for you to see it, then you are able to pull from it. And right now, donations tabs for events like this is blocked. If you are a recruit, per se, or a Munifex, and you just joined the guild, absolutely, you do not have many rights except for a few I just recently added, and that prevents our bank from being stolen or someone to say, oh, look at these tabs. It's not because I don't trust you individually, but I don't know the recruits that are coming in. The only requirement for someone to join this guild is to go and look at that one post in the forums underneath, what is that, Ari? Help me out.
Recite the color, to recite the colors from the recruitment.
And recite the colors, and that's it. So I have to keep it very relaxed there. Once you're moved up to member, you've got more opportunities to do so, and then lieutenant, and so on and so forth. But for right now, recruit, very, very limited access. I appreciate all the help or anything that you want to add to the bank, but until you move up higher, those tabs will not be opened.
And since you are now a member on Hangar, anything you want to put somewhere that you can't access with Mr. Manhattan, you can do that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Are there any other questions? Princess has something to type right now. Right now.
Type it, girl.
Sexy typing.
She doesn't have a font change, or she would.
Princess would type in wingdings in italics and confuse everyone.
It's past 10 o'clock, right?
Yes.
It is. We are about to start the
past 10
giveaways
o'clock.
of Princess.
No, the bank works for her.
Princess does a wonderful job of making stems for us. If anyone does have the medical grade injectors for her, that would be a awesome help to not only her to make them, but also for you guys when she does make them for operations.
Yeah, I just gave her 110 tonight.
That's awesome.
I throw out there me and Death and make them, and we're storing them up in our guild bank as well, so if you're ever, if Princess isn't ever on, just me and Death are, you guys can after. Give them away.
Thank you. Absolutely awesome. Princess, if you, of course you heard him, if you want to, you know, grab some of those from him, and anyone, if you're in an ops, we've got Hack with us, he can help you out with that. Thank you again, Hack.
Very much appreciated. Alright, I'm going to hand it on back over to Ox. She's itching to get some stuff out of her bag.
I got something I gotta get off my chest real quick.
Yeah, you're with your guild. Go for it.
Fuck, goddamn, shit, bitch, fuck, goddamn.
Thank you.
Did I say stop? I was just starting to masturbate to that shit, mate. Like,
I'm sorry, you don't understand it. I was waiting so long for it to get past 10 o'clock so I could say that shit, goddamn it.
Alright, now who wants the free shit?
Telling you guys I was masturbating, like, for fuck's sake. Don't be
Well, if y'all want to keep
it off.
hearing him masturbate, that's fine, and y'all can continue talking, or y'all can hush and I can give this shit away. Alright. With the way this works when you're done jacking off, the way we do this is I'm going to place something up here in the ops chat, and this is going to be the item that I'm giving away. To roll on it, you do /ROLL. Everybody got that? Whoever has the...
No 99 to 100, no 1 to 10,000.
Yeah, none of that BS. /roll. If you end up having the highest roll, which Princess Lip and Ari's going to help me kind of keep an eye on that, highest roll, it'll go to you. With all of the items here, at the end of the meeting, get with me. I have all of this stuff on me. It will be yours immediately, except for the gear, okay? I will mail the gear to the winners of the gear. So if we're all clear on that...
The full sets that she's going to put up there.
Yes.
And she just doesn't, you know, there's not enough room in the inventory for that.
I cannot hold every bit of that. I have enough stuff in here. Does anyone have any questions about the way that the giveaways are done?
I got a quick question.
Hurry up,
Is
Joe.
this the 100K thing?
No, this is not the lotto.
Okay.
That will be the end of the evening. Or the end of
culmination.
The meeting,
I was going to say,
And
I
once
become a member?
Once you win something, is that then you're out, or?
Nope. You can be one person can win everything on this list.
You can be like Jackass Joe and win 6 out of the 8 rolls at the first little practice get together that we had.
I'm not even gonna do the whole you only get one piece and you don't have to roll again. That's bullshit. So I'm not going there. Roll on everything you want. Please get this out of my hands and let me feel good giving stuff to you. So, with that all being said,
there you go.
everybody,
Help Ox feel good.
Help me feel good. Who doesn't want to do that?
Help me help you.
I'll help you when I get you the money for the upgrader.
Awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and
help is usually interpreted as sexual harassment.
Love you, Hack. I'm gonna go ahead and link the item that's gonna be rolled up here. Don't roll until I type roll.
It's green.
And
That's
blue
awesome
and
speeder.
white.
It's a great speeder. It's one of my favorites.
God, it's ugly as sin.
Shit. 81 hitting at the highest right now.
Yeah.
And look, you got out of bed for a damn reason.
Oh.
Ahmed.
Get there, Kale.
Jeez.
He's gonna win
The
everything.
one time I get a good roll in something.
Morgan, you get like all the mounts. Hell. Help from that done.
Hell.
Correction, I get all the free mounts.
There's a special layer
And
for
then you
you.
got
I demand
got
a
Cam sitting over here in
recount.
a
There were some
chair.
hanging chads that were not counted correctly.
Jeez, Igor.
All right, Morgan gets the tech now.
Well done.
Congrats.
They roared.
That one's pretty too.
I like that one.